Alright, as I said in the previous video, if you watched that, and whatever. Anyway, we got 3 jobs for 54. This is going to be the second of them. Level 54, Black Mage Quest, a Cunning Plan, given to us by Lalai. We are outside of the Milvaneth Sacrarium in Ul'dah. Here we go. Mercy, I have received a letter from 269th Order Mendicant Dazar. The Mughals' reach extends further than The Mughals' reach extends further than I had realized, but that I think she means the Mughals, like the mail carriers. But that Dazar would contact us suggests that something is very much amiss. I wait at Bronze Lake, it says, and no more than that. Though perhaps somewhat cryptic, the letter's brevity suggests a sense of urgency. Please hurry to Bronze Lake and investigate the situation. I shall inform, that's a name, okay. Z-H-A-I''A. I'm just gonna go with Zaya. Nelha. Nancy E-L-H-A-H. Nelha. I shall inform Zaya Nelha of this development. Oh, is that the conjurer guy that... God, it's been a while. Though I doubt the fool can render much assistance, I gave my word that we would cooperate. I can't mount here. Why would I try? Why be done? 483. I mean, the tickets are freaking... These Aetheryte teleportation tickets are 5 allied seals. I'm gonna have a billion of them. So free teleport. Otherwise, 483 gil. I do not currently have... Yeah, I don't have the cheaper transportation thingy. So, I could have... Actually, I don't know how much it would have cost to... I could have gone to Gridania for free, use the airship... Actually, I guess I could just use the airship from Ul'dah to go to Limsa, whatever. This is fine. We have some ruins here. Like stone kind of like castle ruins. And Dazar is hiding behind a rock in a wall. Maybe... Although he's facing this direction, so maybe not hiding? I don't know. Mercy, I am glad to see you. Please, Tappy, glad. Kazakh Cha has told me what happened. This is grim news. Yes, grim news indeed. The man Kazakh Cha spoke of approached me too, spoke of the Defiant, said he wanted my knowledge, wisdom, insight, knowledge. I told him I needed time to think, consider, ponder, think. I told him to return later. When he returns, we shall ambush him. Yes, a sound plan, I think. I told him to meet me northeast of Bronze Lake. I shall approach as normal, as bait. Mercy, you lie in wait. Ambush, hiding, wait. Okay. Where'd you go? You went north? I'm gonna fly north. A cunning plan. Yes, plan, action, plan. No, it's not how it works, but we're gonna hide behind a tree here. We got some Mamul Jaw that are not gonna be a problem because they're level 33 and I'm level 54. Moonbreeder, I like you so much I just keep forgetting to do my minion roulette. Cutscene at the destination behind the tree. We see Dazar standing in this smaller pool of water, kind of off by himself, and 3 different mage-looking people. 1 Lalafell, 2 human-sized. The Lalafell and the flanking human have the same outfit, kind of frumpy-ish, but not super frumpy, but purple. With like a white inner robe, but purple robes, purple hat, with like the little the mage hat where it kind of tilts at 90 degrees to the side when it reaches the top. And then the one in front has kind of more leatherish looking purple gear, and the hat does not have that little frump over at the top, and got purple and black motif. You are you the leader of the Defiant? Waldiv says, my name is Waldiv, and you are descended from First Order Patriarch Dagu, yes? Dagu is my ancestor, progenitor, forebearer, ancestor. You know him? We see the guy's face now. He's got a black mask covering his nose and eyes, aside from being able to see out the eye holes. I've had opportunity to peruse a fascinating tome left by Kukuruka. In it, Dagu is mentioned as a confidant who assisted the master in his studies of the dark arts. It also states that Kukuruka intended to entrust the secrets of his research to those same confidants. I fully expect you to tell me all about these secrets. Then you are wrong, mistaken, incorrect, wrong. I shall reveal nothing to the likes of you. I'm a busy man, Daza. If you refuse to cooperate, I simply don't have time for you. He turns and starts to walk away. Wait, where are you going? You might have made a powerful ally, but as an enemy, you cannot be suffered to live. And the other two mages whip out scepters and shields. Find out everything he knows, then kill him, says Waldiv before he walks away. He's got a staff. He's not fighting them. I'm gonna jump into the circle and immediately sleep these guys, even though I probably don't need to. You're already dead. I'll hit you with one. Wow, that was quick and easy. Okay, we'll talk to Daza to continue. Cutscene. Thank you, Mercy. Those Defiant didn't stand a chance. No chance at all. But Waldiv got away. Fled, escaped, got away. Up comes the Mikot male Zaya Nelha. Mercy, Lalai relayed to me what happened. He looks at the downed mages. These men, were they Defiant mages? I don't know. You fool! You've killed every last one of them. How do you intend for us to question them now? I knew this would happen. You black mages are quick to wield your destructive powers, but rarely do you consider the consequences. We must return to Lalai. Do not think that I'll forget about what you have done here. I'm not sure I got black mage up this high, because I don't remember... I know I skipped a bunch of these things. So actually, I probably could have skipped the entire cutscene and had no idea what's going on, so... I don't know. Were you not in full control of your powers? Did your magics run wild, amok, untamed, wild? Whatever the case, I do know that you saved me. Rescued, protected, saved. Thank you, Mercy. I owe you my life. You should hurry to Ul'dah. Much as you protected me from the Defiant, I suspect Lalai may benefit from protection from that Mikote. Yes, hurry to Ul'dah. Yeah, I'll save the free teleport this time. Just so basically, I teleported for half price. If you wanna go that route. And then over to the Miners Guild or Weavers. It doesn't matter. They're equidistant, at least close enough. I bet it's better if you go the right way. Ninja got a new ability that I'm actually very excited about, but I don't think Black Mage gets one from this. We'll see. Cutscene talking to Lalai. Mercy, Zaya Nelha has been standing there, silently fuming for quite some time now. What has transpired? I explain what happened. So it was indeed Waldiv that stole the Book of Thal, and he has been studying the magics inscribed within. But did truly not a single Defiant survive? I somehow doubt that you are fully responsible for. I care not for your doubts. I explicitly told you not to interfere in my investigation. If nothing else, this shows the bloody outcome of a battle between opposing black mages. Fighting destructive power with more destructive power. It's such thinking that led to the War of the Magi. I'm sure I needn't remind you of the outcome of that war. I strongly recommend you give some thought to just how terrible a force you toy with. And he walks away. The War of the Magi? I suppose I cannot blame him for seeing the parallels. A war between forces commanding unimaginably destructive magical power. But black magic is not purely to blame. It was the violent confluence of black and white magic that ultimately led to disaster. It brought about the sixth umbral calamity. It is only natural that the risk of a reoccurrence of those terrible events would instill great fear. I got this. I know you would never be so reckless as to allow something like that to happen. The problem lies not with black magic, but with the Defiant. I am disinclined to pay heed to Zaya Nella's words. Nelha's words when they run counter to those of Dazar, who witnessed the battle firsthand. I find it hard to believe that you would lose control of your powers. There must be some other explanation for the deaths of those mages. It also seems that Waldiv is gathering something of a following. To better oppose this growing menace, I shall teach you a new spell I recently deciphered from the Book of Nald. Remember, Mercy, black magic is not a thing to be feared. As a true black mage, you have the power to control it. I believe in you. A cunning plan is complete. I do not see a new new spell. Cutscene fades to black. They may have removed the spell. That's fine. Yeah, I think they made it just, they didn't modify the quest text. I didn't even learn a new spell at 54 just naturally. So, yeah, is what it is. Next spell I get is at 58, unless 56. I think does a 56 quest give a spell? It does. Oh no, it gives a trait. All right. Well, no new spells for 4 more levels, but trait in 2 levels. Blizzard 4. Why does that sound familiar? Why does it? Do I have Fire 4? I don't have Fire 4. That's when things get even more complicated. Grants 3 Umbral Hearts. Oh yeah, the hearts crap. That's not crap. It it makes some fire spells free, which is cool. So instead of doing Blizzard 3 to shift from fire into ice in the best possible way, and then following it up with a Blizzard 1, I think you'd follow it up with a Blizzard 4. You get 3 Umbral Hearts, so your first 3 fire spells are free. No, not free. Nullifies the extra cost from Astral Fire. So my fire spells cost 800 instead of 1600. And makes the minimum cost to cast Flare 1/3 lower. That doesn't make sense because it's 800, isn't it? I don't know. Fire 4, I think it's gonna mostly replace Fire 1, maybe even entirely replace it, but it doesn't grant Astral Fire. So okay, let's say you switch into how much does it cost? 800? Yeah. So back when we had timers, you actually had to have Fire 1. Oh, Fire 1 still gives the possibility of a free. Yeah. So Fire 1 still gives a free Fire 3, which. But that's not better damage. Oh, it is instant cast though, but it doesn't matter. It still costs a global. And that's 290 potency versus the 300 potency of Fire 4 just on its own. So I don't think that we go. We'll see. Grants Astral Fire. Okay, yeah. I don't know. I don't think that there's any reason to use fire without a timer. I think we just go to Fire 4. When I hit 60, I'll have to watch a video about that because that is confusing me right now. They used to have it in such a way that basically every spell that they've given you thus far has a purpose, even if it's a very niche purpose. I think fire. Okay, what might be happening is that Fire 1, if you have no fire or ice aspect up, Fire 1 is going to be your opener. Well, unless you have enough time. If your tank gives you a countdown, you can open with Fire 3. But it costs 2,000. You wouldn't want to open with. You don't want to do that. Do you? Just to immediately start the fight with Astral Fire 3 and a 209. Yeah, I think you might want to do that. Interesting. Sorry. Okay. I mean, why do I keep apologizing? If you watch my videos, if you haven't watched my videos before, then you don't know that the nicest way to put it would be pontificate, but talk a lot about stuff and things. Anyway, we're gonna do Machinist next. I hope you enjoyed a Cunning plan video. I will see you next time. Bye.